This time I purchased Nepenthes subuyanensis. Its pictures are still small, so its characteristics may be hard to discern. Nepenthes subuyanensis produces rounded pitchers. I'll use this pot for repotting. The reason for using this pot is to prevent the potting mix from becoming waterlogged. The potting mix used is a 6:4 ratio of kanuma soil and coconut husk chips. Now, let's proceed with the repotting. At this time, remove any dead leaves as well. If coconut husk chips are stuck to the roots and cannot be removed, plant it as is. The reason for planting it as is that forcibly removing them from the roots can damage the roots. Fill the pot with a sufficient amount of potting mix. Fill the gaps with soil as you plant.
What kind of potting mix do you use for your carnivorous plants?
After adding soil, place coconut husk chips on top to prevent soil from washing out when watering. I've watered it. When watering, stop once the water draining from the pot runs clear.
About the location for Nepenthes sibiensis care, I'll keep it with my other Nepenthes that prefer high humidity. The humidity here is generally above 80%. It receives about 8 hours of LED light. I hope it grows well. I'll make a video showing the growth of this Nepenthes sibiensis later. If you're interested, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the video. Next up is this carnivorous plant, Nepenthes lowii cross northiana. Its reddish pitchers are very eye-catching. Also, as you can see, the collar part of the pitcher is exceptionally beautiful and lovely. It's still too early to repot, so I'll keep growing it like this. I'll manage it in the same high humidity area where I grow other Nepenthes. Humidity is kept above 80% with 8 hours of LED light exposure. I hope it grows vigorously. I'll make a video about the growth of Nepenthes lowii cross northiana in the future. If you're interested, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the video. If you like this video, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.